Sup guys, it's the Ginger Guru here and
the bearded Papa.
how you doing? My name's Chris, my real name's Chris, and this is...
My real name is Dave. David.
And we're going to talk to you a little bit about ice. And more importantly, ice baths. So we're going to do it in a minute, you'll see us getting in there.
Naked.
We usually get in naked, and for the video we will probably still be naked. But we might put our hands over our genitals so as to not put the genitals out on YouTube.
Really?
Well, I will. Yours is bigger than mine.
Start.
So we did explain this before, but maybe we start again. We got this ice bath off Amazon.com. It's this website where you can buy things from.
Mm-hmm.
It's this big website, it's called Amazon.com, and you can buy ice baths on there. So we got this for 65 quid.
And so what we do is we fill these up, and we've got about... Oh, we need to change that actually, it's got a bit of manking. But we fill these up, and there is how many of them?
10.
10 of these. And we have two very big ones, 5 litre bottles.
Yeah.
Chris will show you. Oh. The big daddies.
Oh, yes.
And we put them in the freezer. Luckily, we've got 3 freezers, so we can have a lot of freezing space. And then, as I'm finishing work, I'll send Ginger Guru a message. Say, Baba's coming home. And Chris fills it up and then just leaves it in there. And then it just gets very cold, doesn't it?
The ice melts into water, and then it takes the temperature of this down from about 20 degrees to 10 degrees, which is absolutely perfect for ice bathing.
Yeah. It's cold. It's very cold.
It's really cold.
Yeah, 10 degrees. You do hear that, don't you? And you kind of think, 10? It should be minus.
Yeah.
But it's cold.
10 is cold enough.
It's very cold.
15 is a little bit like not quite cold enough. 13 is okay, but 10 is perfect. 9 is even better.
Yeah.
You can get yourself a thermometer, also off Amazon,
Yeah.
so that you can measure the temperature. So enough beating around the bush. What are the benefits for you, Dave? Why are you doing this?
Benefits? I think it helps with stress. For me, massively. I feel like the other day when I came back and I was just a bit... Yeah, my energy was a bit high. It just really brings me down. Yeah, it really brings me down. So it can be quite painful when I get in. But the more and more I just... Because we have a stream locally, and I find with the running water, I can't chill. But in this, I can just get in, and then I can breathe really slow, and my body can feel contracted. But the more and more I just breathe and open, my body just starts to feel soft. And then after a while, it's just incredible, isn't it? It's dopamine central.
Yeah, apparently they're getting people off cocaine using ice baths because the ice bath releases more dopamine into your system than cocaine. So I think the main reason I like to do it, well, there's a couple of reasons. One is the vagus nerve, which is the fight and flight response. What it does, and I feel this in my body, down in my root chakra, in my throat, in my solar plexus, it contracts the vagus nerve. It stimulates the vagus nerve so that the vagus nerve then relaxes. So it helps that vagus nerve to relax. And the vagus nerve is what controls all of our stress responses. The vagus nerve controls our fight and flight, and it also controls the rest and relax response. So if you suffer from anxiety or stress or post-traumatic stress or anything like that, then this is one of the best ways that you can help the vagus nerve to relax. But also, more importantly, well, I just like doing it as well.
Do you find you're more chilled after that?
After, I'm way more chilled.
Yeah.
And after, I am way happier.
Yeah. Does it help with overall health? Do you think?
I reckon so.
Yeah.
I'm no scientist. But I reckon so.
Does it help with erections?
I mean, I've been getting some serious erections in the night.
I didn't know if we were allowed to do that on this video, but...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, my erections are... But I'm also practicing semen retention as well, and I also have an incredibly...
Put down,
I think the reason that...
Do you put down your picking up women abilities, like, down to the ice baths?
Well, before I started doing ice baths,
Yeah.
the total number of women that I'd been with was 0.
Okay.
And after doing the ice baths,
Yeah.
the total number of women that I've been with is 1. So put 2 and 2 together.
Ice bath. You want to do ice baths, don't you, really?
Ice baths get you women.
I'm going to get in now.
They get you really good women. And I got ginger hair as well, so, you know.
There we go. Should we get in? Ginger good?
Do you want to get in? Shall I record you in?
Go on, you get in first.
I'm getting in first.
Or am I getting in first? No, go on, I'll get in first.
Go on, you get in first. I'll ask you a few questions when you're in there. Right, guys, Dave's told me to come into the house because he doesn't want me to record him naked getting into the ice bath. He wants to be nice and settled in there by the time I get out. So it should be time now. I'll go out and he should be nice and cozy in that ice bath. Oh, yeah. You're right, Dave. I thought you'd be in by now.
I'm in. Ah!
He's in.
He's in.
He's in. I'll give you a couple of seconds before I ask you any probing questions. Can you see? Is it recording you on there?
Yeah. So I've been in for 4.5 minutes now.
Is it cold?
It's cold. It's cold.
You're holding the turtleometer for moral support.
Basically.
What's your experience?
Oh.
What's your inner experience?
Sexy.
Sexy?
Oh. No, it's good. It's good. My hands are a bit
Cold.
cold, painful.
Does your beard get cold or
It gets frosty.
does it?
It does.
Yeah.
It's good though. It really is good.
Yeah.
It's different being videoed because I can't be as present, but it's interesting.
Yeah. Does the ice bath help you become more present in day-to-day life?
Oh yeah, man. Yes. Yeah. It's kind of like that. I feel that when it's painful, that's kind of any stagnation or toxicity that's built it up. And I feel like the ice bath helps release that and then just brings you into a deeper state of presence. Yeah, man. And you just feel good. You feel really good.
God, it's so ridiculously good for you, isn't it?
It's amazing, man. It's so good.
I'm glad we're doing it every day.
It's just like, it gives you a lot of energy, but really nice energy. You know, it just takes away any kind of, ugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sheath of like heaviness, or anytime you're heavy or feeling tired, or you've had a hard day at work, or you want to do it before work in the morning. It's just good, man. It's good. It's good, isn't it? It's really good.
It's really fucking good. So what about depression, anxiety, those sorts of things? Does it help?
Oh man. I mean, like I said, with that sheath of like, I mean, that's the depression and the anxiety and the stimulation, and it helps. It helps, man. It helps with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Do you think one should push themselves to stay in for as long as they can?
No.
What would your advice be in that regard?
I think my advice is always listen to your body. Like, push yourself like a little bit, but sometimes it can be like a real masculine thing where you feel like you know, and I've done that in the past, and it's detrimental on my nervous system sometimes. So just really tuning in and listening to yourself is always the best advice. So always push yourself like a little bit, but not to, you know, don't push yourself too much. You don't need to. You don't need to of anything.
I heard Wim Hof. We taught Wim Hof this ice bath thing, didn't we?
We did.
And after we taught him, he started saying that 3 minutes is all you need, and anything after that is a bonus.
Oh, is that what he said?
That's what Wim Hof says. But maybe he learned that off us.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, good advice. How long have I been in here for now? Probably about 3 minutes.
I can see because we pressed record when you went in. Probably 4 minutes, dude.
4 minutes.
Yeah, doing quite well.
It feels quite nice to talk and do it because although I like to be really present with the sensations, I mean I can feel it in my hands a lot. But you always feel, you know, obviously going in the lake or the stream, freaking beautiful, man, isn't it? Because it's natural, it's fresh. But for me, the ice bath, I can just get into a real deep state of meditation. And I can focus deeply on the sensations and the pain. And it's good. It's very good.
So we're both very interested in spiritual awakening to what we are beyond the body and mind, finding true freedom in this life. Do you think the ice bath helps in that regard in any way at all?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. As in, like, all the stuff I was saying before about that sheath of, like, I feel for me when I can be processing a lot of, like, emotions or integrating certain stuff, and I feel like, you know, the bodily stuff was cast aside for quite a while, but now I realise how important it is, you know, exercising, going to the gym, well, not so much going to the gym even, because, you know, I find that a bit too stimulating now. So just doing some exercise here outside.
Yeah, we got a bench press there.
So just really, because I like to exercise now, but then rest in between and really tune in, do the same kind of thing. So, what was the question?
Spiritual awakening.
Yeah. So man, it helps you become, it's almost like it forces you to be present with your body. Big time. And it helps, man. All these little things help. Saunaing, you know, they call it a good stress, don't they? So as long as you know, I think with a good stress thing like a sauna, again, if you push it too much, it's bad for you. But if you use it and you listen to your body, it can be a real amazing tool, like saunaing, exercise. Yeah, good stresses.
What would you say to those dickheads who are going to be commenting under the video and like, hey, that's not an ice bath, there's no ice in there, 10 degrees is not cold enough?
I could say that we actually filled it up with hot water and we're just blagging. No, it is cold, it's very cold.
It is cold. It's full of ice, but in a different kind of way.
Ice.
Big bottles of ice.
I've got an ice in between my testicles, if you want to say.
He's literally icing his own dick there.
Have icy balls. Wim Hof, eat your heart out.
Yeah, helps you last longer in bed.
Is it?
Well, I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah, man. This is good. This is very good. Any more?
Any more questions?
Any more questions?
Have you got anything that you'd like to say to the ladies out there?
I knew that was coming. Chris is going to put my Tinder address in the comments and my phone number. And ladies, just know that this ice bath is big enough for two. Because Chris has asked me to get in with it a few times. And although we've tried, it's just not happening. So, ladies, yeah, give me a call.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that, I can vouch for Dave. He's an incredible lover. Gentle yet firm.
How do you know?
So I've been told. But yeah, cool. Thank you guys. See you soon. I said ice, ice, baby, stops your mind going crazy.
Crazy, baby.
I said now ice, ice, baby, it stops you being lazy.
Stops you being lazy, baby.
I said the cold is good for your soul, it's good for your balls.
Yeah, baby.
I said the cold is good for your soul and good for your
balls.
your balls, your balls. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I said ice, ice, baby.
Hey, baby. Yeah, baby.
Stops your thoughts going crazy.
Stops you going crazy, baby.
And I said ice, ice, baby, it stops you being lazy. Yeah, yeah,
lazy, baby.
I said the cold is good for your soul, it's good for your balls, increases testosterone levels. I said the cold is good for your soul and good for your balls, reduces stress and inflammation in the body. Woohoo! I said ice, ice, baby. Oh yeah, stops your mind going crazy. I said ice, ice, baby. Woohoo! Stops you being so fucking lazy.
Get out your bloody bed, boy.
Get out your bloody bed. Stop watching Netflix. I said
Ice.
baby.
Yeah.
It makes you feel so free.
In your body, baby.
I said ice, ice, baby, helps you be the real me. Not me, but you.
Baby.
You. Because the cold is good for your soul and good for your balls. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Cause the cold is good for your soul and good for your balls. Woohoo! One more time. I said ice, ice, baby. It's good for your soul, your soul, your soul.
Yeah, baby.
I said the cold is good for your soul
And good for your
balls. Woo!
the ginger gooey.
He's in, boys. Oh,
How is it?
fresh.
Fresh.
A little bit cold. It's not as cold as we usually have it. I think it's at about 12. I like to get it down to 10. I like it to stimulate the vagus nerve, which it is doing a little bit right now. My penis has got even smaller than it usually is. Which I didn't know
Is that
was
possible? Yeah.
It's not that small. it's medium, alright? Lower side of medium.
Best investment we ever bought.
But better keep my arms in, get the full benefits.
Yeah, come on. You pussy.
Yeah, so this was 65 quid. We've been using it every day for what? Well, 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus we had the old one.
Yeah.
So it's well worth the investment, guys.
Oh, massively.
And we're not part of this company. We're not even going to tell you what make it is. We just want to get you into ice bathing because it's a fucking glorious thing to do.
We should actually make our own ice bath.
Out of what?
Plastic and then sell it.
Yeah, we could, couldn't we? If this goes viral. We'll get our own make of ice baths.
So this is the first time you've ever seen a guru in an ice bath. And it's the ginger guru in an ice bath. Do you have any words of wisdom for all your followers?
With regards to ice baths.
with regards to ice baths and just wisdom that flows through you in the ice bath?
Well, the beautiful thing about life, I'm very into spiritual awakening. I'm very into awakening to freedom. And I know freedom within my own experience. And I know peace within my own experience. What I've come to discover through lots of difficult times is that peace and freedom isn't dependent upon the experience you're having in the body-mind. And the beautiful thing about the ice bath is, when you get in, obviously the body feels quite uncomfortable. Can be painful. Nobody really likes getting into ice cold water. So if you can get into the ice bath and soften in your heart and soften out of the resistance to it and find that inner smile, find that smile inside, find that place inside that's free, find that place inside that's good. If you can find freedom and peace whilst you're sitting in ice, then whenever stress or challenge arises in everyday life, then it teaches you how to find that freedom and that peace in the midst of the stress and challenge. And when you can find freedom, that touch of freedom and peace in the midst of challenge, then that's an invitation for your beingness, for your being to flow into the forefront of experience. So it's like the ice cold water can teach you how to awaken to being through challenge.
Boom. There we go. Wow.
Yeah.
Can you even awaken to freedom even if you've got your hands out of the water like you have?
Probably not.
Okay.
I've been cheating a bit.
You have?
Yeah.
But you've done nearly 5 minutes.
No way.
Yeah.
It's easier when someone's recording.
It is, isn't it? It is.
Have you got any other questions?
Do you prefer men or women?
Do I prefer men or women? In what sense?
Like hanging out naked.
Hanging out naked?
Yeah.
Women.
Okay.
Hanging out, having ice baths
Yeah.
and some cacao.
Yeah. No, you've stopped the cacao.
Well, ice baths.
You bloody laid the cacao out, haven't you?
I prefer being with my boys.
There we go.
Only tight! The boys! Only tight! Naked, in bed. Women.
Women.
Generally.
Okay. Generally?
Generally.
Any final words of wisdom to all your many followers? Any guys that might say, any guys that might mock?
Well, I always say that we're the in-betweeners of conscious men's work. I like that.
Yeah.
But I also think that we've got some... It's good to give a little bit of good advice as well.
Yeah.
So I'd say for anyone who's struggling in depression, in anxiety, stuck in a rut or whatever, just doing this one little positive thing for yourself every day, regardless of the benefits it gives you, regardless of the benefits to your body and mind, just committing to this one act of self-love, of self-care. Getting in the ice bath, it's a little bit hard, it's a little bit uncomfortable. 99% of the population wouldn't do it. If you can be that 1% that does, then that one act will completely change your life. Just because you're making that commitment to yourself to change. You're making that commitment to yourself to step out of your comfort zone. You're telling life, you're showing the universe that you want to live a better life, that you want to live a healthier life. And that's very important. So I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Ginger Guru.
Much love.
Take care. That's goodbye from the Bearded Baba and goodbye from
Ginger Guru.
Peace.
Peace out. Cause the code is good for your soul and good for your balls.